I'm not wearing any pants. You ever notice how the moment you put yourself out there, like I just did, whether it's through your music or storytelling or podcasting, or you're just posting your thoughts, suddenly the world has something to say about it? You probably do. People, they connect with you. I mean, they feel like they know you, and that's a beautiful thing. Community, connection, authenticity, that's beautiful, but it's also very complicated. There's this unspoken contract, it seems, between creators and their audience. That's what we're talking about in this video. We're going deep down into the crevice of that uncomfortable conversation between artist, creator, audience, fan. I'm Nathan. Be sure to subscribe. Click the bell to be notified when I release content like this. If you're providing value, whether that's through your entertainment or education, or even you're just being a relatable human being, people feel like that they get a piece of you, just a little bit. And sometimes they think that that piece, that little bit, belongs to them. And then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it gets magnified. People tell me all the time, Nathan, your content helped me through my darkest days. I listen to your podcast while I drive to work. It's like you're sitting right in the passenger seat next to me. Or your music makes me feel like someone finally understands and listened to me and what I'm going through. And man, that means so much to me. I say it all the time during my TikTok lives. I say, I appreciate you. You haven't a clue what it means to me that you showed up, that you shared that you feel that what it is that I offer is bringing light and value to your life. I don't take it lightly. It's why I do what I do. But then there's the other side of it. There's this shift that happens when you consistently provide value. That's what my goal is all the time. At first, it's gratitude, connection. People will appreciate what you do. But then it becomes almost like an expectation. People start to expect a response every time that they comment, every time that they send a message. And when you don't, they get upset. Hey man, love your stuff. No response. Yo, why are you ignoring me? No response. Wow, you're just like every other influencer. You're too good for your fans, huh? That didn't just happen. It's wild because I never signed up for this part of the deal. I signed up to create, to share, to tell stories. I didn't sign up to be available 24/7. That's why I sold my funeral home company almost 2 years ago, because I was on call for nearly 13 years straight. If I wanted to be on call again, I would just, no, thank you. Social media has blurred the lines between creator and audience. I mean, in the past, if you admired someone's work, a musician, an author, a filmmaker, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, my cousin wrote him a letter. He was a pen pal to her for a while. You might write them the letter. You'd hope for the response, but you wouldn't expect it. Jonathan Taylor Thomas did respond to my cousin, which is awesome. Now, there is no barrier. A quick DM, a comment, a tag in a post, suddenly people expect instant access. I get it when someone's voice is in your ear every week, or when their music plays on your speakers or on your phones, when their stories make you feel something, you start to feel like they're your friend. But here's the truth. I'm not your friend, not in the way that you might think. And that's not being cold. It's just the reality. There is no physicality. There's no opportunity for us to exchange high fives or sit down for a cup of coffee. But I still respect and have love for you. But I have a life outside of this screen and that screen and that screen. I have days where I don't feel like talking. I have days where I just need to be a dad, or days where my own thoughts are too loud to even process someone else's. And yet there's this pressure too. It's the weight of being on all the time. Dance, monkey, dance. If I don't respond to every DM, I'm ignoring people. If I don't reply to every comment, I'm ungrateful. If I don't post for a few days, God forbid, I must be losing interest in my audience. But here's the thing. I appreciate every single person who listens, engages, and who supports me. I really do, and say it until I'm blue in the face. But I am still a person, as is every other creator and influencer, which I would argue a majority show up because they love to create and share the content in which they believe in that they're sharing. I'm a person and you're a person, and that means I can't be everything to everyone all the time. God, I wish I could. I think the key to all of this is balance. Now, finding it. Creators, that means setting the boundaries, knowing when to engage and when to just step back, protecting your mental health so you can keep creating, which I am very mindful of, as I have been very open about my struggle and my mental health journey, to which I think everyone can respect, as I respect those who fight similar battles. And for audiences, that means maybe understanding that just because you have access to someone doesn't mean that they owe you access. It means recognizing that appreciation isn't the same as entitlement. At the end of the day, I do this because I love it, not because I owe anyone anything, and not because I have to. Trust me, there are days I quit like Kevin James and Hitch. I do it because stories matter, you matter, because music heals, and because connection is a real needed thing, even if it comes with challenges like we're talking about. If any of this resonates, if this is interesting to you, be sure to subscribe, click the bell. Let me know in the comments how you feel about hearing this. You might be a little triggered, and okay. If you're someone who's ever sent a message and didn't get a response, know this. It's not because I don't see you or the person that you sent the message to doesn't see you. It's not because I don't appreciate you or that they don't appreciate you. It's because I have to keep something for myself too. And I really hope you understand that. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. What are your thoughts on this side of social media and influence, and your side as someone who consumes content? I would be absolutely intrigued to know. And if you're a creator that stumbled upon this video, how do you set your boundaries while still showing up for those in which you create for? Let's talk about it. Let's have a respectful conversation. Let's make this a better space for everyone, because social media, if you notice, people are putting influencer, content creator on resumes, or in what do you do for a living when you take your kid to sign up and enroll for a new school. It's going to get less and less awkward for someone to be like, I'm an influencer. So let's chat about it. Thank you very much for watching until the end. If you like this video, be sure to smash that like button. Be sure to subscribe. Click the bell to be notified when I release content like this. It is because of you that I'm able to continue to do so. And I appreciate the opportunity to be able to show up and have an honest, authentic, respectful, and responsible conversation about the things in which we are all experiencing together. See you at the next video.